Gangs of Lagos started with some groups of Eyo dancing and celebrating. They were jubilating. Eyo is regarded as a Lagos masquerade. Eyo is regarded as Isaleko masquerade in Lagos. If you're very much new, don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive deep into the story of Gangs of Lagos. The movie begins as Eyo entered into the compound of Obalano Ogumola house and they were exchanging words. Then the Oyo brought out a gun and shot at Obalano Ogumola, which happened to be Oba's father. Oba's mother screamed with fear and the splash of the blood splashed on Oba's body. That's the beginning. Here is Isaleko, where is a woman driving to work in a traffic. Then here is Oba and his friend. Placed a knife on the woman's neck, and the woman said, "Get out, you this young boy, what did you know? Get out of this place." And he even slapped the boy. And then comes Oba, placed the neck on the woman's baby's neck, which made the woman render everything she had, even her gold. She had to give them everything, though they did not take the gold away from her. They took away everything. And she was so terrified because she doesn't want them to hurt her child. Hoba, Kapo, and Ebon were arguing about throwing away the woman's international passport, but they said it should not allow them to throw the woman's passport away. They now started arguing that it could implicate them if they did not throw it away. Kapo insisted they should not throw it away. So Kapo and Oba had to make an agreement between themselves that Tenny is going to be Oba's girlfriend. Ebon said that Oba does not know more than women in his life. He too like women so much. And then Kapo and Oba agreed and they became one thing. Then they agreed that Ebon is going to be their younger sister. Here comes a young man called Nino, which is very, very popular and very friendly, and everybody likes him. Went in to meet Alaye Bambam, which is popularly called Eleniyo of Isaleku. Nina Wudo explained to Eleniyo that he's ready to quit the work he's doing, that he has made enough money to establish himself and start a good life. Eleniyo told him that nobody has ever left this kind of work. It's either they die in this profession or they kill them. That is just it, that he can never ever live. The woman came in to report to Elenia about her stolen property, which the boys went ahead to find out who took it from her, and they were able to get over. The woman started shouting, "This is useless boy that placed the knife on her daughter's neck." Elenia said she should stop shouting. She apologized. Oba prostrated before Elenia. Elenia asked her, "What is his name?" He said, "Oba." He said, "Who is his father?" He said, "Obalano, the previous Oba is his father." And I said, "Wow, you look so much like his father." So his father is Obalano Gumala. He said, "Yes." So they should move closer. You should let him see the familiarity in their face. And they checked. He said, "Wow, he's the true son of his father. He looks so much like his father." Elenia told Oba that Omaye Okinjojoaye, that Oba is meant to return the woman's bag because the woman is a street woman too. And Oba said that the woman has gone to the police station and they confirmed from the woman if it is true. And she said it's true that she had to report because her passport was missing. And Elenia told her to go to the police station so that the police could fish out her bag back to her. Oba left with the bag. Outside Elenia's compound, he saw Tenny. Tenny called his name and he said Tenny. And Tenny's father told her to get back into the car. Outside the compound, Ninalo approached Oba to ask that how did he know that the woman had gone to the police station and which police station did she head to? That did Oba saw her entering police station. And he said no. Police station was more closer to the incident place than Elenia's place, that she must have gone to the police station. The police station was very close to the incident place. And Ninalo really appreciated him and said that he's so skilled that she would come around this place and greet him sometimes. Nina then persuaded him to return the bag back to the woman. The woman was very grateful to Nina for the bag. And Nina told the woman to appreciate Oba as well. And she said, "Thank you." And she left. Oba and Nina then moved to his car side. Nina then decided to compensate Oba for returning the bag. He then gave Oba some money. All of a sudden, from nowhere appeared Oba's mother, screaming and shouting, "Return the money! I don't want you to mingle with devilish people. I rebuke you in Jesus' name. We're going to church. Return the money! Return the money! We're going for deliverance straight up." Oba's mother believed so much in Agbara's power. Oba was taken for some deliverance where he was being prayed for and he was beaten severely with brooms upon brooms and all his body tore. After the whole prayer, his mother came up to him and said, "I'm doing all this so that you will not die just like your father, the way he died. I don't want you to join those evil people in their mission." Oba left his home after that very deliverance for Nina's house. Nina welcomed him and asked what happened. He did not really explain what happened. He was hungry and they offered him food to eat. He was very happy. As a young boy he was, he came in, ate, and he was served very well. So he felt so much alive eating and he felt so refreshed. And they made him so comfortable. Nina gave him a special room where he could be using. The room was very close to Tenny's room, which happened to be his crush, Teniola. The very next morning, Oba's mother came knocking and looking for him. She kept on shouting, "Bring out my son! Give me my son! Give me my son! Oh, call me, Ma Bojeka Lole." Oba refused and said he's not going home with his mother. And there, his mother laid a curse on him that he just died just like his father died. And what destroys his father is going to destroy him. Nina Nina started taking care of Oba like his own very son. He ensured he fed very well and take proper care of him until one very day when Nino died. It was so painful that the king could not die alone. They started killing each other. There was a lot of bloodshed. They said they could not bury Nino alone. They had to bury other corpses with him. All the street boys came out, fought each other powerfully. They started attacking each other. They felt it was Londoners men that came and attacked Nino and they stabbed him. And Tenny then finally landed to her apartment in Lekki, which her father got for her. It was so big and beautiful. Papa asked if it's only Adam could be staying here. Then imagine how much the father could worth, knowing fully well her apartment cost a fortune. Akim and Londoner finally decided to meet at a barber shop where they both decided to talk. And London they called Akim a coward for meeting in this kind of closet. They were meant to meet at the public where people could go to rate their manners. And they kept on abusing and insulting each other in all kind of manner. Knowing fully well they did not really trust each other. I was wondering why they even had to use a barber shop in the first instance. Until they started getting hot and shot at each other. London lost his life because Akim and was faster. None boy saw Banner with him. Then some men just came in and stabbed his two legs. Then he lost his leg. he knew that it was the end. He tried running away and screaming. He tried calling for help. Ebon was trying to reach him. They kept on calling Oba, but he was so carried away because he was with Tenny and he loves Tenny so much. So he felt so distracted with Tenny. They stabbed Mama multiple times and they ensured he lost his life. Ebon was already looking for him. All of a sudden, she noticed a corpse on the way. Then she discovered it was Pana. She screamed at the top of her voice. She started crying multiple times. Oba just regained the senses and was like, "Where is Pana?" Then they told him that Pana was dead. He cried and he came in and Ebon came to meet him. Where was he? He was alone. Where was he? Where was he coming from? Blah blah blah. Then his mother came in screaming and shouting on top of her voice that she lost her child. She said she intentionally did not allow them to close the some cups on purpose so they could see how they dealt with her son. That was the same way they killed her husband too. She won't take it lightly. That she will ensure they pay for this and Isaleku will not know peace. The Jews were very violent with each other. Oba and the boys went in search for who could have killed Bana. Suspected it's going to be the London boys. Then he went straight to approach them. They started fighting. It was very brutal. A lot of people lost their life. They did not give up. Even though they know it was a very powerful fight, they kept on fighting with all their breath. There and then they were able to capture Oba and they told him how the whole story went. They did not use his sense in calculating that it is Akim that betrayed him and it is not the London boys that betrayed him. He explained how Akim also killed his father and how Akim has been betraying him since and he never noticed. He explained how he met with Akim in a meeting and he said it was Bana that killed London boy and that was how they went ahead and killed Bana as well. He felt so bad. He went ahead and explained what happened to his friend Ebu and they gathered themselves along with other street boys and went against Akim, which is the leading of their time. We were very angry and very furious because he was a very bad man and he is just so mean to everybody. He is such a sly and a snitch. They went ahead and got some of his men to tell them his hideout and find out where he was. They could not really get him, but they went ahead burning some of his warehouse and some of his hideout just to give him a sign. They came after him the next day. However, after discovering the whole truth, felt so bad and he was ready for revenge. He was ready to kill and destroy Akim, regardless of the outcome, even if he was going to get out or he was going to lose his life as well. Those burial, where they started with some Ayo dancing in. There was music playing left and right. Tenny came in and greeted her father and his friend, and they started embracing each other. Then she went to sit before they started the Ayo. Ayo came in and they started shooting left and right. They targeted Akim and his friend the most, but they were very smart because they were going to say his last prayer. Ebu then shot Akim right in front of Oba. He fell down right in front of his daughter, Tenny. Tenny noticed that it was Oba and Ebu that was up that did that thing. Oba had a new life and he felt so happy. He welcomed the new governor together with Ebu and they lived their life happily ever after.